these creator coins here on Pump Fun and all of these people launching. Okay, first it's really just Mitch, this guy, whoever Mitch is. He had a big launch yesterday, and I guess he's going to be streaming on Pump Fun. My one problem with Pump Fun streaming is that you have to launch a token, and the regulations are not clear. And I know a lot of people are just ignoring that. And Alon, who launched Pump Fun, launched Pump Fun, so he's probably got the most at stake for regulations and whatnot. And also our president has a meme coin. There's all the justifications in the world, but at the end of the day, if we go ahead and do our due diligence, you can just ask ChatGPT. That's what's keeping me from streaming on Pump Fun. If I were to ever do it, it would be like a do not buy this token thing, but I'm not going to do it just because it's not 100% legit. That's it. That being said, we can trade whatever we want to trade. So I'm going to go ahead and look into these and keep an eye on creators who launch tokens. And I feel like I know everybody's juiced because this happened last night, whatever, but I still don't see it entirely. I might be mid-curving this or whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, I think these are like celebrity coins, and they're going to have huge volume spikes like this and then die off. But that's just my idea. That being said, there's a trade right there in the first 3 hours, right? This, who knows what's going to happen? I think they're going to die off like celebrity coins unless the streamer actually streams a lot. But if we go ahead and look at the live streams over here, let's look at somebody who actually is streaming. I think this is a good opportunity for those that want to risk it. Like risk having your own token. But, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm personally not going to do it because of if there's any sort of risk. Okay, let's just go ahead and talk about the risk because you don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. Okay, so Pump Fun allows you to stream on their platform, but you must launch a token. Being a US citizen, please tell me about those risks behind launching a token in order to stream on Pump Fun. It's a perfect product market fit for streaming coding about trading bots. So of course it's enticing, but I would only do something if it's the regulatory clarity is 100%. Anyways, give me your percentages, give me an overview, be short and concise with it though. And tell me your outlook on the risk reward on streaming on Pump Fun and for me and each of these creators. And a lot of these people are going to be in different jurisdictions. So that's one thing. So, being in a US jurisdiction, our laws are just not super clear. So that keeps me away from wanting to do this. You can see this guy yesterday, they announced this new creators, the way they pay creators essentially. And it's essentially they gave them more fees of every trade, which is cool. Let's see how much Mitch has made here. Mitch has made 26 tokens, first off, but he's made $43,000 off of the fees. But you can see he's a grade A racist here, so we're not gonna do anything with him. These two are disgusting, and I think a lot of people in crypto, unfortunately, get behind that. That being said, let's just go ahead and see what they say about it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and build. Because while I can't launch a token, I can't stream on Pump Fun based off of my analysis, I can trade anything. So I can build a bot to trade these tokens in the first couple hours and then be out. Because I think that's where the jam is right now. First few hours is the trade, in my opinion. Based off of what we've seen here, right? If we would have bought in the first minute or, first 10 minutes, let's be realistic here. It's a 700% trade. So we have to think of things like, hey, how do you even get the contract address, etc., etc. We'll see. Okay, and we're going to do this all directly through Helios. We're going to get rid of Bird Eye. We're going to get rid of Bird Eye. Bird Eye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Bird Eye. So let's go ahead and read through here. Oh, man, it's assessing risk for launching tokens and class actions. I mean, that's really my take there is you got to be careful, dude. You got to be super careful with this stuff. I think it's enticing because Homeboy has, made 40K or whatever in the first day, but you got to remember two things. He's got a huge following, and then also he's risking his life. Here's the let's see here. So I asked her essentially, I just want to make the announcement now that you got to be super careful, dude. I know it's enticing if you are a creator to launch a token, but if you're in the United States of America, based on my due diligence, it's not 100% safe to launch a creator coin. So you can see it's enticing. Okay, he made 43K in a day based off his fees. Two things. Number one, he's a bigger creator than you. Number two, he's risking his life. In my opinion. Let's go ahead and see. I said, okay, so pump.fun's a stream platform that you must launch a token as a US citizen. What are the blah, blah, blahs? What are the rules? Here's the straight US citizen view, not legal advice, just my best risk reward read with concrete sources. If you launch a coin and talk about it on stream, you can easily fit the SEC's investment contract. Howie. Factors. People put money in a common enterprise, expecting profit from your efforts, streaming, coding, hype. That's exactly the lens the SEC's digital asset framework uses. If you issue or exchange a token, you can be treated by FinCEN as a money service business, an MSB, with AML and KYC obligations. Many creators don't realize this part. Promo rules still apply. If you hold any of the token or receive any benefit, you must disclose clearly and prominently. FTC endorsed rules. Failures have led to big penalties and lawsuits. You need basic sanctions controls, OFAC, even for crypto flows. Taxes, token fees, airdrops are income. Trading is taxable. States, blue sky, also enforce coordinated sweeps. So let's see. There is risk. That's what I'm saying. It's just be careful. Be careful if you're going to do this. I'm staying away because if there's any risk, I'm out. And not like trading risk. Of course, I'm cool with taking trading risk. Freedom risk is what I'm not cool with. I'm not cool with freedom risk. So let's go ahead and see the percentage risk here on each of them. So you launch, keep 5%/fee, discuss on stream. The SEC risk is 35 to 55%. FinCEN risk is 20 to 35%. Civil suit risk is 40 to 60%. Overall risk is 50 to 70% if you hold the token after you launch it and you talk about it. If you launch one of these creator coins, hold the token and you talk about it, That's a 50 to 70% risk of jail, dude. Maybe not jail, but like maybe. Damn, dude, that's scary. That's not worth 40K. He's made 40K in one day, 206 sold. Good job. So, okay, let's say you launch, no fees, no hype, renounce control, no allocation, avoid price talk for entertainment only. Okay, that lowers it tremendously. You don't own any, or launch, no reserve, no fees, no hype. Renounce control, no allocation. So you own none of it. If you were to launch and you own none of it, it looks to be a little bit safer. 15 to 30% on the SEC side, 10 to 20% on the FinCEN side, 20 to 35% on the civil suit side. And I get it. Zoomers, they don't care about the law. They're like, oh, I got effed over my entire life. Okay, I'm gonna do anything. But it is what it is. Like I'm trying to make sure everybody knows the risk you're taking on by launching one of these pump fund tokens. And of course, Elon is gonna pump them up and tell you to do it, dude. He's in so deep into this, like breaking of launching tokens, that like of course he wants everybody to do it with him and keep growing his platform. Now, will he get in trouble for this? I don't know. I think there's a chance that he doesn't, and I truly hope he doesn't. I don't want anybody to, suffer. I don't want anybody to go to jail. That's sketch, dude. Unless you're like SBF and you scammed a bunch of people. I don't think Elon or Pump Fund is a scam. I just think it's launched. I think he might be out of the US or something. I know they have like Israeli ties, but I thought he was in New York. I'm not quite sure. If he is in the US, I would be scared. I'd be scared. So, okay. Don't launch and still talk about it. You don't issue opinion others tokens. Disclose any holdings. Offshore entity. You're still a US person. So it's 30 to 55%. Okay. Build on pump fund data, never launch token, promote coin. There we go. Now we're down to 5 to 10%. So short outlook, risk reward for you, US citizen. If you launch and even lightly promote, the legal tail risk, SEC, Blue Sky, MSB, AML, FTC, that's so many organizations. Plus class action exposure, make this a skewed bet. Expected audience upside is real, but the downside scenarios, investigation, discovery, injunctions are expensive, distracting, and long-lived. Net, not worth it unless you can tolerate high impact. Remember, fam, back in the day when people were launching, they got in trouble, dude. So be careful. I know I'm acting like a bee right now. I know I'm being scary right now. I know, I get it, dude. I get that point of view, but risk reward always. For other creators, non-US folks have somewhat less exposure, but platforms, US investors. So I would say non-US people, it's a little safer. If you were forcing me to make a 90% safer, I'd stack these guardrails. No allocation plus no fee share plus renounce control. So the safest way, the 90% safest way is to, number one, not own any of the token. Number two, don't take any of the creator rewards. No calls, no talking about price, no custodial handling of user funds. Yeah, dude. So this is, I looked into it, of course. Of course I looked into it, dude. Of course. You have to look into it. So based off of this, I'm definitely out. And if you have like super huge cojones and you don't really care about the law, then, I don't recommend it, but you do you, buddy boy. This is non-financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just seeing a lot of people get FOMO over this 43K in one day. Number one, you're not going to get that high. Unfortunately, no offense. Let's go look at like a normal creator. This guy was like the leader of the trenches. Okay, so here's two. This guy's at 534K market cap, which is awesome. Mikkel, I think we saw that a few days ago. Let's go see these normal creators. I think they're still making money. They're still making money off the fees, but the risk is freedom. fees for freedom. And you know, I'm being a little extreme on the freedom part, but at the end of the day, investigations, any of that stuff sucks, dude. Probably sucks. Okay, so you can see here, September 2nd. Damn, so he made about 5K, but his token's at 500K. So sweet. Creator coins here. He's made 18K. And that's actually in one day. He launched yesterday. And where is his... Who was this? I don't even know. Daredev Daily. 659. 3 soul. 42. So, I don't know. Just be careful, dude. I just wanted to make this video to tell you to be careful. I don't know why. I'm not your father. But anyways, let's go ahead and keep working on this because this is absolutely sick. I am pretty much enabling myself to trade on chain without being dependent on a $200 to $700 API called Bird Eye. And I'm just using Helios for now. And when I need to, or I want to, I will launch my own node. So I'll show you all of that code here. My final answer here on creator coins is I'm definitely out 100%. I will never launch a token. I still stand by that. And I will maybe trade a couple of these if I see them launch, or if I can get this bot here to discover them for me. That would be sick. So let's go ahead and dive into this and keep it pushing. This is going to be sick. Essentially, all I need to do now is I want to do the next part of this. So, how should I do this? Should I just rebuild that copy bot? But with my own things? Let's ask this question first. All right, so the next part of this project I want to rebuild is open, high, low, close volume data. Is there anything inside of Helios that would allow me to get this open, high, low, close volume data or create it? I guess if we see all the transactions, we're able to structure our own open, high, low, close volume technically, but maybe they have like a way to call open, high, low, close volume as well. Again, right now I'm using Bird Eye, and I use that function quite a bit. So if I could remove that, that would be awesome. I mean, you know, build it into my own thing. So just tell me about it. Here are the docs, by the way. Here are the docs, by the way. FAQs, documentation, API reference, HTTP methods, get account info. Okay. All right, let's see what she has to say about this, because this shall be interessante. All right, let's see what she has to say. And then I also want to look at this other one here. The Bird Eye. Bird Eye calls, because this shows all of the calls that we're using on Bird Eye that I need to replace. Okay, this document lists all of... Oh, okay, here we go. Helios doesn't have a native open, high, low, close volume. Building from transactions is too expensive, thousands of credits. DexScreener is free and has what you need. Keep using Bird Eye for open, high, low, close volume, or switch to DexScreener. DexScreener has the... Yeah, go ahead and build a folder actually for open, high, low, close volume. And I want to put a list of different token addresses in there. I'll give you some token addresses here. And at the top, I should be able to put in a list of token addresses, and it will get the open, high, low, close volume for those token addresses and print them out in pandas data frames. It could be one, it could be hundreds. I want to really just test out to see how many, like what the rate limits are and all that on DexScreener specifically. So go ahead and build that. And here are some things to start here. I'm doing good, man. Wholesome, how you doing, bro? Wholesome, how you doing? Wholesome. My guy. All right, let's pick a bunch of these cards. House. Okay, let's go ahead and grab all of these here. Copy. Hey, that's not it. That's not it. Copy. Okay, that's one. I want to put a bunch in here. Pump.fun. Okay. Now let's just put a few in here. Maybe like 5. Okay, go ahead and build it, dude. Go ahead and build it. I do want to jump over to this pump.fun again. Created. I'll create a comprehensive open, high, low, close volume data fetcher using DexScreener's free API. If that works, dude, that would be so sick. I'm just starting to test some strats and having this stream in the other monitor. Dude, thank you, dude. Much love to you. Fire. Fire. Compacting conversation now, buddy. I should have done that before, huh? That was my bad. My bad. Oh, you know what I should do right now? While this is compacting, I should write that email. Let's go to let's make it emails.md. Email.md. So Great. DexScreener API handles requests with no delay perfectly. Let me test 20 tokens to see if we hit any rate limits. We'll be closing real soon. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and update this. Please update this to use a little bit more red and a little more urgency as and then also put closing soon somewhere. Don't make it any thicker though. Like don't make it any taller. Just add a little bit more yeah, graphics to show that it's closing really soon. Okay, sick, dude. I wrote this email and I'm gonna go post it. Oh, she's done. Perfect. Perfect. I've successfully tested the open, high, low, close volume fetcher with the DexScreener API. Here are the key findings. Excellent rate limit. Tested 5 tokens at 0.5 second delay. Tested 5 seconds with 0 delay. Still no rate limiting. Okay. Can fetch open, high, low, close volume data for 20 plus tokens rapidly. Each call returns price, volume, liquidity, market cap, and transaction counts. Data includes 5-minute. No way, dude. Seriously? Are you serious? No, Siri, that wasn't you. That wasn't you. Okay, open, high, low, close volume data full. Let's go check it out. Open, high, low, close volume. We got all of these token addies. Contract addies. This does not look like open, high, low, close volume data to me, to be honest. But let's go ahead and look at the summary. Yeah, that's not open, high, low, close volume, but I don't know if I'm tripping or you're tripping, but that doesn't look like open, high, low, close volume data to me. Let's try to get it for the last 10 days on the 1 hour interval. Silly. On that 1 hour rule. Okay, perfect. So now while she's working, I'm working. While she's working, I'm working. We're always going. We're working off each other. Syntax, error. Let's get the code here. Say copy. Okay. You work, I work, we work. We live. We ride together, we die together. Yes. Bad boys for life. For life, dude. For life. We ride together, we die together. You know I love Bad Boys too. Of course I did. Of course that was one of my favorite movies I ever seen in the theaters. Of course it is. Of course, dog. What do you think this is? Okay, let's go ahead and see if this works. Let's go to the website. I already got it pulled up. No more tabs. Mega Labor Day sale. See what the new one looks like. Air. Looks like you got this error here. Okay, you're absolutely right. DexScreener's public API doesn't provide historical open, high, low, close volume. Let me build you a proper solution using BigQuery's free tier. Interesting. BigQuery, huh? Okay. BigQuery. My thoughts on Interstellar? What is that? I'm not familiar with what that is. Yeah, I don't know what Interstellar is. I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar, not familiar. The best movie ever made? What? Interstellar? 2014 film? The best movie ever? With the young Texas boy in it? Okay. Okay. So here we're Jupyter's API for actual price history. No. What are you doing now? What are you doing now going on to Jupyter? Okay, so this is the tricky part. This is where I need Bird Eye. I need you, Bird Eye. I wonder how they did it. Coin geckos. All right. Well, thanks for trying all these different ideas. Remember, we want to just use Helios. We don't want to use, we do want the open, high, low, close volume, but I'm trying to figure out how did Bird Eye how do you think they did it? Do you think they're really collecting all data for every single new token launch? Or, yeah, what's up with that? Like, yeah, are they collecting data, every single tick for every single launch? There's like thousands of tokens launched a day, if not an hour. We got to think through this, try to reverse engineer it, because I do need that open, high, low, close volume data somehow. That's one of the trickier ones. And then I want to go over here to my other bot here, and I get the Bird Eye calls. Okay, sick. Let's go ahead here and say, make a new section in the Bird Eye calls just for the copy bot. Okay, so the copy bot is everything that's dependent on these files here. So you'll have to look at all of the imports as well, and we won't necessarily need all the imports, but maybe some of them. Okay, so I think it's bot.py. Yes. Yes. Essentially, I know that we are using some of the calls in other files inside of this library of code, but I want to know exact, like I want to have another section in that README, in that birdeyecalls.md, where we show specifically for the copy bot. Assume that bot.py is the copy bot, because I think it's less than the overall list you made. So we'll have two lists now. We'll have the entire workspace Bird Eye calls, and then we'll also have the copybot only calls. Thank you. Yo, this is so insane, dude. I can just come up with any idea and just have her work for me. Just go to work. Finally. I'm finally on the other side No longer a slave, but a slave owner of the AI. I love you, AI, in the nicest way. In the nicest way. I love you. 777. Much love. In the nicest way. I mean that. I mean that. It's just good. It's just good to be on this side. It's just good to be on this side for once, you know? Can't tell me nothing, dude. I can just build forever with this AI. I can just build forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Forever, ever. All right, now we got 2 Claudias running, as we should, always. Let's go back to that email I was writing. Where was it? Uh-oh. Token list? Prices? He lost the email. Holy smokes. Yo, what's up, Georgialina? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Where did I put that, dog? Chains? No more. No chains for MoonDev. Readme? Test ledger? Transactions, maybe. What the hell? Oh, I put it in the data folder inside of there. Yo, the email in the .env. Oh my god, you're so sketch, bro. That would be hella funny. Oh, it's in the .env. Make sure to open the production one. I got you, bro. After class, after class. Okay, it looks like she's done here. So that's awesome. Let me put this email somewhere else so I don't lose it again. Okay, and now I can delete it. I'm just going to delete this file because it's hidden anyways in my .env. Open, high, low, close, volume. Okay, let's go ahead and see what she said. And I think she's done as well. Great. Okay, 666 777. All right, excellent. Everything is working perfectly, Dr. Data Dog. Here's what we achieved. Intelligent method selection implemented. Final solution. All 3 files now use intelligent switching. What the hell? We're way back. Okay, so looking at the Helios docs, Dr. Data Dog, we're way back, dude. We're way back. All right. Perfect, Dr. Data Dog. Now you see the reality of how Bird Eye works and why they charge $700 a month. Get up out of here. Don't. We are gonna figure this out together. Don't be copping out already, bro. Come on, lock in with me, dog. Lock in. Let's go, dude. Okay, so now you see the reality of how Bird Eye works. The truth about open, high, low, close volume data collection. How Bird Eye really does work. They don't track every token. Only tokens with over 1K liquidity. Okay. They run 24/7 infrastructure, parsing every swap transaction. They store everything in a timescale DB optimized for time series. They calculate prices by matching token transfers with Sol USDC transfers. They generate bars on demand from stored trade data. The problem with using Helios to build open, high, low, close volume would cost more than Bird Eye. Damn. 100 transactions equals 101 RPC calls, 1 for signatures, 100 for details. Popular tokens have thousands of trades per hour. You'd burn through credits instantly. Practical solutions. For pump.fun tokens, monitor the bonding curve directly. The pool state contains the price at any moment. Sample at every minute or hour to build bars. Okay. Hybrid approach. Use DexScreener. No way. They don't have it. For current price snapshots. Oh, okay. That actually could be interesting. Current price snapshots. Yo, that's actually a good idea. I can't believe I tried to dismiss you, actually. Monitor the bonding curve. Okay. Hybrid approach. Use DexScreener free API for current price snapshots. Use Helios to sample key transactions. Not all. Approximate open, high, low, close volume from samples. I'm here. Wishy. Haha. No, Wishy has arrived. What's up, Wishy? You got another name, bro? I got the mean reversion bot working on Android. Nice, dude. How many names you got? A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Okay, so hybrid approach, interesting. Focus on what you actually need. Do you need exact open, high, low, close volume or just trends? For most AI agents, current price plus 24 high, low is enough. DexScreener gives this for free. Start with the top 10 to 20 tokens you care about. Use account info on their pools. The harsh reality, true open, high, low, close volume infrastructure requires an investment. That's why big projects use Bird Eye or build their own indexers. For your AI agent platform, I'd recommend using DexScreener's free data and only building historical open, high, low, close volume for your most important tokens. Okay, so that's actually a good idea. Having just looking at the price change in the last 24 hours from DexScreener, I can see this is a hard thing to rebuild the open, high, low, close volume for all the tokens. So we're not going to do that for now, but yeah, let's rebuild this open, high, low, close volume to be called price changes, and then build it for what we had earlier with the open, high, low, close volume data summary. It's not actually open, high, low, close volume is a thing, but I want to get all the information I can from DexScreener for free. How about that? How about we make it the folder called DexScreener? Yeah, and we just get, whenever we call one of those tokens, we get all of the information that we have in the open, high, low, close volume data summary from our earlier bot, and then we put it into the CSV. So I know we can get the name, price, USD, volume, change 24, liquid, USD, etc. from DexScreener. But what else can we get? Let's just get everything we can from DexScreener, and this will be our DexScreener folder. And yeah, since it's free, and try to build it with those 5 tokens in mind in the list, so I can change it to 1 token or 50 tokens, and we can just really test out the API limits and what they give back from their documentation. Their documentation is here, by the way. All right, dude, that's fire. DexScreener documentation. API terms and conditions. Reference. All right, so clean up the folder as well. So we only have what we're using here with DexScreener. Thanks. She's still twerking for us, huh? Still twerking, still twerking. I do want to go ahead and see what's going on here. This other one, because this is interesting to me. So, okay, done, Dr. Datadog. I've created a new section here. The CopyBot only uses 7 bird eye endpoints to function compared to the 14 total endpoints across your entire code base. Wallet transaction list, token info for token metadata, token overview for comprehensive token data, open high low close volume for price history technical analysis, token price for current prices, token wallet list, and token balance. Can you go ahead and build a folder, or not a folder, an output, a file? Yeah. I want you to run all of these. I want you to build a script to run token info and token overview. Not all of them, just those two. Just so we can see the output of it and then give me the output of it. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to rebuild those two functions, and I need to see the output that we use specifically. So yeah, you can just tell me that. Tell me that. That's your end goal. Is an MD that says what is used from token info and token overview so that I can go figure out if I can rebuild that. Thank you. Big lick, big lick. Big lick. Another one. Another one. See how she's doing over here. Okay, perfect. So let's see what she says. DexScreener comprehensive data solution. Okay. We get the price data, USD native changes. Price data changes 5 minute. Okay. Do we really though? File structure. DexScreener data. Let's go look at that DexScreener here. Token list, prices, DexScreener. DexScreener here. Let's go ahead and get that DexScreener data and see what it looks like, dog. 24-hour change. Total fields. DexScreener data full. Okay, let's see what data we get. Price USD, liquidity. Price change 5 minute. I can't read this, so this is way too crazy for me. Let's go ahead and reveal and finder, yes. Data full, okay. Close this. This is for all the tokens that we have. Format, okay. Wrapped soul, quote token name. Oh yeah, okay. House symbol, okay. Cope, okay. Pump, juke, okay. So we get the price USD, the price native, the liquidity USD, nice. Liquidity base, liquidity quote, FDV, market cap, volume 5 minute, price change 1 minute, 6 minutes, or 6 hours, sorry, 24 hours. Hey, this is gonna work. Transactions, buys and sells in the last 5 minutes. This is gonna be plenty. Holy moly, dude. Holy moly. Let's get it. Let's get it, dude. Let's get it. Boost active, image URL, socials, total pairs, total liquidity, total volume. Okay, 6. So this is really clean. Really clean. Really, really, really clean. What is this JSON stuff? Raw JSON. Okay. This is all the things that they give us. Okay, that's fine. DexScreener data summary. Let's delete this one. Let's delete it, dude. Let's delete it. Run it back. Okay, perfect. Data full. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Okay, so this is done, I feel like. All right, 6. So this is done, I feel like. So, yeah, we also got to build this in a way where I can just have a function and I can pass in one address and I'll get all that info back. You see what I'm saying? I need, because I'm going to build this into a larger bot. So I don't know if you need to make a new file for that, but whatever, just do what you need to do. And then I should be able to call this function from anywhere and just send in the contract address. So I know we used 5 contract addresses thus far, but that was just for testing the API limit. Now I just want it to be where I can call any token or list of tokens. That would be sick. I don't know if that's possible. If you can pass in a token or token list, that'd be super clean. Let's just do one token for now. Let's just do one token. Keep it simple. You can pass in one token. And then go ahead and build the README to show the things that you can get from it. And the things you can get from it. And how to use it, of course. Put it in that folder, thanks. Okay, dude. We're jamming today, dude. Let's see how she did. Did she fix it? She still didn't fix this. Ready? Let's go ahead and try it. Try it anyways. Try it anyway. Save. Okay, let's go back to the website. I'm working hard. Latest 19. That's why, buddy boy. That's why. Copy. Put it in there. All right, let's get it. All right, this is closing super soon, so go ahead and refresh so you can see it. Mega Labor Day sale. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened there? I'll go trade camp. Mega Labor Day sale, 125 off, closing soon. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, 6. So that is that, dude. You can see that here. And let's go ahead and screenshot this. And then put it as the post everywhere. Okay, so I need to find that. She's working good. Don't want to be doing any of this stuffs without her working at least, you know? I gotta always be coding. I always need to be coding. If you're not coding right now with AI, I don't know what you're doing, dude. I really don't know what you're doing. You gotta have AI working for you at all times. Maybe not 24/7 because I don't think, I think you need some rest, but so the Labor Day sale where you get 125 off is closing real soon. I'm super happy you came to me to automate your trading. I can tell you are smart. Hand trading is too stressful and takes way too much time just to lose money. If you want to remove emotions and finally automate your trading, you can still get the 125 off because of Labor Day, but it will be closing real soon. Join here. Okay, sick. That wasn't bad. I didn't even pre-read it. I didn't even read it. Okay, let's see here. All deprecated warnings, fix everything clean and ready to integrate into our larger bot. So a simple function, DexScreener.py. Okay. Let's go ahead and see how it do. DexScreener.py async get token data. And you pass in the token address as a string. And you get back a dictionary, it looks like. Get multiple tokens. Nice. She actually did that. Okay. Let's go ahead and test it out. Nice, bro. We got all the data for our house coin. Nice, dog. Nice, bro. Dun 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 dun. We back, boy. We back. We are so back. All right, so this is perfect, dude. If error not in data, only thing I wanted to do is I want to make sure that you print out all of the data into the terminal. It's the one thing I would like you to do. That's the one thing I would like you to do, dude. Remember, none of this is financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. I gotta open up my Discord. We back, bro. We back. We back. Discord, where you at? Must have been updating. What's uppy? What's uppy? Oh, I need to change that today too. Perfect. Now you can see all 44 fields. Perfect. Let's go ahead and try it out. Nice. Now we got all the fields. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Transactions in the last 6 hours, buys, sells. 24 hours, buys, sells, buy pressure versus sell pressure. Okay. Okay, what else do we need to build? That's the question, because we've really jammed our way through here, and this is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Fiddle with my snipers. Sniper, no sniping. So the next thing I need to build here. Done, data dog. I've created a bird eye endpoints fields that shows exactly what data is used from the token info and token overview endpoints. Token info mainly provides symbol, name, decimals, address. Token overview is the main endpoint with 20 plus fields, including price, market cap, liquidity, volume, trading, and price JSON. That shows exactly what data is used. Okay, perfect. So let's go to bird eye endpoint fields. And I'm just going to call this token info. All right, so now we've worked on this quite a bit. You have the DexScreener folder, we have the prices folder, we have the token list folder, and we have the transactions folder. Now, I just pasted in the final two API calls that we use on Birdeye that I want to remove and build my own of. Look at all those folders to see what we already have completed, because I think via DexScreener and our things, we have some of these completed. Let me know what is missing and then go ahead and build a token info folder for figuring out how to get those things directly from Helios. Again, later that will be through our own node possibly. So we'll just change the RPC link. Okay, so you know the plan. Go ahead and execute everything. Build that new folder. Build any tests you need to make. And let's get this done, shorty. Thank you. Beautiful, bro. Okay, let me get a mapping of what we have versus what Birdeye provides. Fields covered. We have the symbol, we have the name, we have the price. We have the price change, we have the market cap, we have the liquidity. We don't have the decimals. We don't have the unique wallets, 24 hours. We don't have the trades of 24 hours. We have buys, sells separately. We need to sum them. Buy 1 hour. We have these in TX's 1 hour. Watch and view 24 hour. Bird eye specific. We can skip. Yes, we can. Not available, but we have 6 hour. Okay, sick. I think we're Gucci then. I think we are super Gucci then. I think we're super Gucci. So let's just go ahead and do that. Claude, oh Claude, we love you. Thank you for your time. Thank you so, so much for your time. All right, here we go. So let's see what she says. Perfect, Dr. Data Dog. Here's what we've accomplished. Complete bird eye replacement system. DexScreener, comprehensive market data, price volume, liquidity, transactions, social links, the FDV, market cap. No API needed here. It's completely free. Token info, bird eye, endpoints, replacements, get token info, 100% compatible. Get token overview, 100% compatible. Plus bonus fields, combines deck screeners plus RPC Helios, yes. Pump.fun, token price calculator, direct from liquidity pools. The heli? The heli? What you got? What you talking about, Pump.fun? Yo, what's up, Ramblings? How are you, dude? Chilling, B. Prices, okay. Direct from liquidity pools. Token list, universal wallet analyzer. Filters rug pulls automatically. Shows only legitimate tokens. Transactions, wallet transaction history, intelligent RPC method. We provide all basic info, symbol, name, decimals, addresses, price data, current changes, market metrics, trading activity, buys, sells, trade counts, social links, and metadata. Bonus fields Bird Eye doesn't have. FDV, fully diluted valuation. Nice, dude. Multiple time frames. Volumes 1 hour, 6 hours, 24 hours. Total pairs across all dexes. Pair creation timestamp. Cost comparison here. Token info. It's free now. Price data, free now. Open, high, low, close volume. This is not real DexScreener. We don't have open, high, low, close volume. I feel like that's the one L. That's the one L I'm missing in. It's semi-important, but we do have the price change over X hours, so we can kind of create our own open, high, low, close volume, at least for 24 hours. Not a real open, high, low, close volume, but I think I can get cooking without it. I think I can really get cooking without it. So we'll see. Transaction history. So 100 to 700 a month for Bird Eye. Okay. So, okay, dude. Well, now that we have all that, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and try them all out. Transactions here. Okay, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. Let's go ahead and say readme. Let's go to my readme. I think I've successfully replaced bird eye. Let's say 9.3. Successfully replaced bird eye. Bird eye for my uses. Now just going to rebuild the copy bot with the new system. That's it. So this is next up. Sweet, dude. Sweet. That's awesome, bro. We did that together. You saw everything. You saw every idea. You saw everything. Much love to you. Keep stepping on the gas.